The sound of David Rudder we cherish and enjoy. Um, Not as active in the field of music, but once in a blue moon still come out, and we are so fortunate to have him, and we have so much of his music to rely on for that love, that energy that he brings, even that intelligence and that discussion as well. A true great. You can't beat David Rudder at all, and a musician that I enjoy quite a bit. Good morning to everyone across the islands of Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to those further afield listening. Of course, we are streaming on Iwer TV, not the usual YouTube. Just look for it a bit. The other page is on a little ban. None of my doing. I don't know who causing the bans. When you play that wonderful copyrighted Trini to the bone, you can't be streaming at all. Alright, etc. But we could still find the program, and of course we are also on the website and Facebook as well this morning. So please do tune in and share it as well, as we share the good news of our Trinidad win last night. Game was quite late. I feel as though Errol Batiste was speaking to me when he said all them fake Trinidad and Tobago fans. I intended to go out, but the days are long, boy, and the nights are short. Tired, right? So I opted to take a rest. I didn't even opt to take a rest. I fooled myself. I said I'm gonna take a little 5, and then I'll get up and I'll go out to the game. And that was all she wrote. I was awoken by the earthquake last night as well. For those who don't know, we had an earthquake last night. Gave us a bit of a shake. I think they said 5.2, if my memory serves me correctly. But we had a bit of a shake. Fortunately, we were able to win that game yesterday. I think we had a little bit of precipitation in between the game. You know how long I didn't see a game with some rain, Trinidad and Tobago playing. I'm not sure, but I'm just saying where I was, there was a bit of precipitation in between the game. And all in all, at least a good result, a win, so to speak, against a pretty weak Bermuda team. And we know that we are unfortunately not going to have that opportunity to play on the biggest stage, World Cup. Some of us would have seen the comments of Dr. Jack Austin Warner saying that, if we could only beat one team in a group of 4 and we can't come out with some results against Curacao and Jamaica, then we don't deserve to be in the World Cup, and I understand that conclusion as well. We definitely have more to do in terms of our football, and in terms of another quite a number of other areas. We have work to do. We have some work to do. There are some good signs. There is some good talent there. But to be honest, we can't just be talking about signs and talent perpetually, right? That is not good enough from our perspective, and maybe we need to set the standards higher for us. We need to do that work to reach to that higher level that we need to reach, and otherwise It's just pipe dreams, right? It's just high talk madness. So, um, in what would have been Kevin Molino's last game for Trinidad and Tobago, we thank him for his service. I think he had mentioned that. I do believe I watched an interview with him speaking about not thinking that he would be a part of our setup in the future, given his age, given um, the fact that's the end of the road for the World Cup as well, etc. We have a lot of younger talent as well coming through. I do believe he has decided or is minded towards um, moving on that transition from football to sometimes football as well, but at the administrative side and or business or whatever else people sportsmen occupy themselves with could be challenging, but it is par for the course of life. We also had the West Indies playing yesterday as well. Won the international against New Zealand, the second in a 3-match series, and unfortunately, in a thrilling one, it was still close. It was still uh, well contested. At least we lost, so New Zealand were able to clinch that series, and there was some good batting by New Zealand, of course, but also by, I want to say, West Indies, and of course Shea Hope is batting for the West Indies, but oh God, boy, we go rest the entire world on his shoulders. He was able to score 100, and he is distinguishing himself as a top. You know the new saying, well, not so new, but is batter, not batsman, right? As a top batsman for the West Indies and certainly in the world. So even amidst what is a slump in West Indies cricket, he is still able to distinguish himself with his skill and his talent. Right, he is exceptional, and I hope and I pray for his consistency, and I also pray that some more players would rise. There are a couple around showing some signs. With more players would rise to the occasion, give him the support that is necessary, and enable us to progress in the game, to bring back that pride to West Indies cricket. Right? We hoping for that. So much that Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension the West Indies, offers to the world, and of course part of that is Carnival, right? This season of culture, of history, of pan, of music, of soca, calypso, and of course bacchanal, right? I think when you fuse all together in a pot, you know, that's how you just get bacchanal, whatever it is. No heat needed, no cooking needed. Just throw everything in a pot. But we also offer that to Trinidad and Tobago and the world. So many people from all over come to our shores to experience. We are versed. For those Trinbagonians who don't know, we are versed. We are skilled in the preparation and delivery of world-class events, right? We have that skill in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me take the call. My brother, good morning. Welcome.
Assalamu alaikum and peace and blessing be upon you and your callers and them and your listeners and them forward.
Wa
May the
alaikum
knowledge
salam.
increase.
And same to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah. May your audience knowledge increase forward. But because try to bring the facts now, boy. And forward are listening to Dr. Rowley. He really care about the country, boy. The man, the pushing the camera in his face and the man arguing for the country. He ugly twice forward. He riling out the African people. Why
Yeah.
the 1% leave him there to talk forward? And they ain't leave man to talk. How
Yeah.
they went liquor to for man forward so he cannot talk when he say he know Mr. Big. Is Dr. Rowley didn't know Mr. Big and Mr. Big keeping he there to rile up the African to get back the treasury forward?
Yeah.
It's a serious thing forward. That man not supposed to be talking to us. Especially the African brother. Forward, defend the African brothers are from this man.
We
I feel that is your fighting forward.
no, but we had to know better. We had to know when to listen and when not to listen. So
But
I think many Trinbagonians ain't putting the ears there. I hope so. I think many of us know better. So
forward. When you listen to the rest of the station at that hour, after I don't listen to you, I don't listen to the station I hear again, But I serve the rest of the station to hear what's going on. Now, when I hear what's going on, especially on the eye, if you listen to the eye, right, you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
You hear these kind of nonsensical ideas and these things where they try to rile up the African brothers, all of them on the station, all these men and them who is hosts on station, is like that diving below the white line to make this government look bad and supporting. This man promised the African 100 million forward, and Forest alone, right, end up with 250 million in the term, and you want to give your whole supporter and them 100 million, Forward, if I take 100 million, I give each one a 100 person $1 million each. They could buy a house and a car. How you making a millionaire for? How you making you say 100 million and one of your supporter have billions of dollars, and you want to disseminate 100 million on the East Square or that is 2 grain of rice? You're fooling the people and them feel it's 100 million. Forward, this man, you remember what they do Mr. Manning, when Mr. Manning say Mr. Big, forward, this 1% of this brother, this is ugly man twice he ugly in his heart forward. He ugly twice in his heart forward. Is to rile up your people and them forward. Don't let this man propaganda on your people and them forward.
Yeah.
Bless forward.
Yeah, man.
Fight him hard forward.
Blessings.
He incompetence. Abraham Torres say incompetence. Don't give up forward. Please forward. Fight him hard forward.
Yeah, man. Blessings.
Keep the people away from him forward. Bless.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And the people are listening, brother, and I'm sure they would even take your advice as well, because we have seen, we understand. It's not that we don't know. We know from experience what transpired over the last 10 years. And what we don't know, what is hidden and is being uncovered, is even worse than what we already know. And I agree with you. Ugly or not beautiful is not in your outward appearance so much. It is in your heart, and the softness of your heart, and the care and the love that you have for others. And we have found many a man lacking. And on that list of many a men who seem to be lacking by their actions, by their words, by their demeanor, by their actions, we find that the former, he high up on the list, might be on top of the list. And if we realize that, then we understand how to take whatever they put forward, whatever they offer in terms of words. You can't take words from a Not a dirty mouth, you know. You can't take words from a hard heart and run with them. Let us be very careful, and I've said that a number of times, and many people do understand that. Hence the outcome that we had. Many people do understand that it was not good enough, and it was a slap in the face of the population, the way that we were dealt with. So let us continue to move in a direction for better. Let us continue to advocate. Right? Let us continue to remember. Don't just forget and go back into a position of slavery again. Let us not do that. Let us not forget. We have work to do. Right? My brother calling on me, and he's doing his part as well. And many others, conscious callers. There are a few conscious commentators around as well doing their part. Let us understand, and let us find a positive way forward. Let us treat things with patience, but let us pay attention. Let us pay attention. At least the time comes when we have to say, hey, this way or that way, hey, let us, nah, or yes, okay, this is what we're doing. All right, so we're just on the top of the hour, and we'll take the ads, and we'll be right back.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Are you searching for answers to life's questions? Those things that disturb and concern you the most? Why all the wickedness? Why the suffering in the world? Will it end? Who is responsible? Well, if so, join us right here on The Street 91.9 FM every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. with Brother Samuel Gooding and Roland White, where we open the Bible and find answers to all these things and more. For it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
Playway Parang Payday is the order to win more money for your dollar.
The Playway Parang Payday Draw is the way to win more money for Christmas. If a white ball calls, it's removed from the machine. And when the Parang ball calls, you win 28 to 1 on the base. Plus bigger mega mix payouts. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Bigger payouts with Playway.
Hey Richard, you know I have been saving every month so that I could set up a fund for the grandkids. But I would really like a place where the money is actually making dollars and cents to me.
Boy, TBLA has a proven track record of high returns. I actually trust them with my family's future. My father saved there, and now I save in there. My future is secure. Invest where you and your family's money would be safe.
I want quality and security.
Visit TBLA and find out which investment is right for you. For more info, visit tblamortgages.com. TBLA, a secure home to invest.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday
from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
Everybody dreaming of that next winning step. From running a food truck, serving meals on the go, to a whole food chain where your brand start to grow. From staycation, long weekend, same beach, same view, to global destination, first class, brand new. A personal trainer, counting reps on the floor, to be at gym owner, your name on the door. From giving a little heart in the right spot, to donating hundreds to help a whole lot. When you play Lotto Plus, your dreams expanding. Take it to the next level when you start playing. Remember, winners always play Lotto Plus.
Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancements cost $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Merry Christmas.
Starting November 1st, we kick off the Parang and Christmas season right here. Ready to hear your song? Email us your request at street919music@gmail.com with your contact number, and you will get to shout out your music on the air.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
And we are back. Guess who's home for Christmas? That's right. KFC wedges. Fluffy, golden, seasoned just right, and only $15 for a large portion. It's the perfect snack for your Christmas lime, movie night, or the extra comfort with your meal. Wedges are home for Christmas. Only at KFC. It's finger licking good. This Christmas is freeness for Soul with Flow. Get the gift of free installation with the Link Up or Link Up Plus internet plans, or go big with the Link Up More plan and take home a $500 grocery voucher. Offer ends December the 31st, valid for new customers only. Sign up at the Flow Milford Bay Plaza store today. Build It Loan, calling all business professionals, calling the self-employed. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's Choice, is here to help you expand your empire. It's our 75th anniversary, and we're introducing the Build It Loan. Get financing up to a maximum of $2,500,000. Use it for construction or for the purchase of any income-generating property. We offer a very competitive interest rate and more time to pay. Build your future today. Apply today. Call 639-8375 or visit mpcutobago.com mountpleasantcreditunion.com. Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Building wealth, building futures, building you. So I have to correct myself. I tell you, I felt like Eric Batiste was talking to me because I didn't make it out to the game. But I'm seeing that the game ended 2-all. Somebody could have called me and tell me, correct me, I'm making a mistake, right? I don't know if it's wishful thinking. I don't know when I check the score in between sleep if I saw what I wanted to see, or if I saw 2-all and I just couldn't believe it. But yeah, what I'm seeing here, and I'm still doubting it, is that the game ended 2-all, so Bermuda drew with us. How we... So that's not a good end to the campaign either, obviously. Bermuda have been woeful to a large extent in the way that they play, and I think they were trounced by Curacao, given a severe beating. And that's not a good note for us to end our campaign on. Obviously, we would be deflated a bit, given the fact that we're not able to progress. But there is some positives as well. I hope they can work out those positives in the team and forge forward. I don't want to dwell on it too much. We want to have a good Wednesday. All right. So what I was saying earlier is that we are a country that produces entertainment as a package as well. Good morning, brother. Welcome.
So good morning. Good morning to all. Good morning to the international listeners who daily inbox me or text me and tell me to listen. The reason why I do not support Trinidad and Tobago football because of mediocre football. The only time I ever enjoy Trinidad and Tobago football is in 2006 when I ran down from Laventry Road to Port of Spain to celebrate with the Indians, with the Chinese, with everybody, because football has been love to any human race. It unites. You work together. And to be watching a mediocre side who I say since this World Cup qualifier start, me watch our game as it. Because I wouldn't watch Trinidad. I'm trying to upgrade. Try to start playing real football. We too experience for this. We too experience for this. And this is what Aston Jacona saying. We create the best of the best. Play for the best clubs in the world. We play for the best clubs in the world. So we have experience. We know what is our World Cup. We know what is to play. But you see, it go all down by management, by investing money, by investing players, by having a football academy, making sure that when you're small as a child, you're walking with a ball. You knowing you're going to sleep with a ball. You waking up with a ball. You go to school with a football because this is what your life is. This is what your life choose. And this is why I turned to Chelsea back in the days, and I love Chelsea up to this day now. My heart is Chelsea. Every Sunday, every weekend that Chelsea playing, I watch because I can't take it. I can't take it. So we put on my TV when Trinidad and Tobago plays. If we don't win this game at them.
But Chelsea does have ups and downs too. Well, let's play some good strippiness too. So you can still watch me when we ain't playing all that. What happened to you?
We have trophies. We have champion trophies. We have Premier League trophies. We have rare trophies to show about that. And you know something. If you don't qualify for this this thing that it will be a great, but I know that we have more time to come. And I hope that we invest money in our players. We get the best. So I have no problem with Dwight York. I think Dwight York is a homeboy. I think that he's the right person for the position. His experience is really welcome to Trinidad and Tobago. But he alone can't do it. The players alone can't do it. Everybody has to play a part of making this Trinidad and Tobago football one of the best, because I hear a country with whole 100 something thousand people break a record of the smallest country ever qualify for a World Cup in the Caribbean. Then now, they say 100,000 people. I think you call it with Binola, and that's down the country name. You call with Wavin Binola. That country qualify already, and it seems that nothing. But I see that yesterday when we did have a visit in the White House called the Crown Prince, the next king to me. A respectful man, a respectful Muslim. And this is the Muslims who I support, who want living, who want life, who want nice big hotel, nice place where you could carry your children and the family and play in the park peacefully, where you could get fresh water, fresh air, and fresh relax. And the media, fake ABC, who down here right now, who promoting fake news over and over and over. That is why BBC has to pay Trump over $1 billion now. So this is why the mainstream media, the legacy media all over the world lost in ratings. And the social media now, bloggers and them, they are gaining ratings. They are making millions of being on social media promoting the facts and the truth, because what the legacy media will hide away, the social media will hide away. Because imagine that you using the obscene language, you could know that on mainstream media. Social media, you could talk freely. You could be a podcaster and have a program, and you could use obscene language. You could talk in a manner where aggressive, and the media is saying churn. Today, the trend on the social media, they are seeing everything what the mainstream media is cutting off. They are seeing everything what the legacy and the mainstream media is one. They are seeing that these people, what they are doing, fake news. So the Crown Prince come there. You going to ask the man about some killing of a journalist, what took place since 2018? And I mean, this is why certain leaders doesn't want to face the press of the disrespectful certain reporters, and they are aggressive the way that man is a gentleman. He are a gentleman. He is he's next in line after his father to be the king. People don't know that. So it's not like Joe Biden meeting him some years ago and give him a fist bump. So you could meet a dignitary Terry and give him a fist bumps. So the man there for 2 days in the United States, he invests $1 trillion yesterday, $1 trillion into AI, into weapons, security, but he also going back home with some jet. So I think Israel might be a little scared about that. He going back home with about 10 devious jet to protect his country. And Trump is going to sell it. He's going to buy it. But he invests $1 trillion in a country. Our economy was doing good. You come and invest $1 trillion. Come in China now, please now. Come in China and just invest $5 billion or $10 billion. It will be welcome to come and invest. I see that the young lady who take over the leadership for PSA, I saw a video with she being very kind of aggressive, down, saying, my word is betrayed. It's betrayed. And when I watch the comments, people are saying that, who is the CPO boss? Who is the CPO boss? Why is CPO giving trouble, and the government of the day, the minister of the day, is not calling in this CPO and really rat act? Because what the deal is saying that the CPO coming here Friday here, when they meet, the CPO going to tell them the problem of the colony. How excuse me. She said she don't want to know nothing about that. She want to know about the 10%. She know all the country. That was her words. She know how the economy is. She know how the country money is. She want to know about the 10%. Oh, she's going there because promises make. And I will say, listen. Again, the government have the power to pass all red tape, find that $7 billion to pay the working class. I hope that the working class do not feel betrayed, and next local election, this TAJ election, Farley have to be getting a backlash because of that, because people are waiting, they are excited, they're hoping that 10% is really real, it is not a dream. So I call on the government, I call on my government, please come out and clear up the air on this bacchanal, this confusion, what's going on with the PSA leader making videos upon videos, and the CEO, wherever he that place, he in the United States, somewhere he on vacation, he's supposed to be back here already, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good on the government there, because we are giving the opposition weapons to say, see, the government never have money. They run till only 10%. You see what's going on? You hear the PSA, we don't know, she all over the place, crying and begging for 10%. Look at the working class. That is why young Manning have to go on the page and destroy the PSA leader, because it's looking like the CMO and the government is leaving the union back at the line. Back at the line after the union play a major part. The union play a major part by bringing this government. Say Michael Kingsley play a major part. And if you look at the David Kingsley in the back of the line too. But the government pay this union play a major part of calling all the working class, the monthly pay and the daily pay, and having them come out and vote for this government with numbers, record numbers. It's the first time in history, that the working class come out and vote for any political party that out of vote for the UNC. So I believe that the UNC should be aggressive to pay that 10%. They're supposed to be calling in that CMO and let me get this thing done. And finally, as I close, again, we're not going to allow America to go to use our shores, to use our waters to attack Venezuela. What they are doing right now, they are training our soldiers and our army. We are partnership. We are doing this for 2-3 weeks or 2-3 days, and these people are going back out in where they come from. They're not going to use in our borders. They have to fire shots out of our borders. They cannot step in our borders to attack Venezuela. We are saying that if you attack Venezuela, do not use Trinidad waters. Go into the international waters where we don't have to give account for that. But if you use our waters, we have to give account for that. And I believe that we want no ties with that. We want no link with that. We are saying that we are partners. We are partners with America for the drilling trainings that right now they are doing. But we will not accept, Kingsley, will not accept that my government in America using this government here to use, because we easy for if anything starts. For what happened in Guyana, a terrorist act for Venezuelans to put a bomb somewhere in some gas station or put a bomb somewhere in some hotel. It's very easy because we are so much here. We do not know who's agent. We do not know who's working as a spy for Nicolas Maduro in this country. We do not know. We do not know the kind of threat and the kind of high level that we have in this country. So again, we do not accept. We are saying that we give no okay. And I will be disappointed to this government if they give it any okay for to use our shore, to use our borders to fire shots. And so we are saying that we are hoping for the best the next things to come. We are hoping that Nicholas Maduro really reach out to Trump and try to calm this little war where looking to think. So my brother, I thank you very much.
Yeah, man. So, real conflicting. Well, from what I've seen, it clarifies. But in terms of Trinidad's game yesterday, the Guardian has it a bit wrong, right? The Guardian has that it's a 2-2 draw. I don't know if written by Walter A.B. I don't know if he was asleep or he made a mistake. And it goes to show we need to be careful sometimes with the media as well, because they are not perfect and they can make mistakes as well, because they have 2-2 on the Guardian site. TT plans to end their World Cup campaign on a high note. Trinidad and Tobago's plans to end their World Cup campaign on a high note were muted on Tuesday night when they were surprisingly held to a 2-2 draw by Bermuda in the final match of the World Cup qualifiers. A whole article on it, and he even goes into the story as well, which is a mistake. Then I go to the Express. TNT end dismal World Cup campaign with 2-1 win over Bermuda. Trinidad and Tobago never quite lived up to the hype, but still ended their World Cup campaign on a positive note with a 2-1 victory over Bermuda last night at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. Well, you see how misleading things could be sometimes, right? And I had to go to other outlets to try and verify. And indeed, Trinidad did win the game 2-1. We ended up on 9 points. Jamaica on 11. I think they have a shot at a playoff stage, I believe. But Curacao, the smallest in terms of population from the Caribbean to ever make it to a World Cup, right? From the CONCACAF region. Congratulations to them. Good morning, Kola.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Fuad.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, it's good to see that you're doing a fact check. And the question of reliable information and that kind of thing, confidence in the media and all that kind of thing, they have to raise the standard too.
Yeah, and we're talking about established dailies, so...
Yeah. But you see, they're on a trajectory, and their trajectory is not necessarily giving you the kind of information that you expect. What I'm saying that in the main,
Yeah, in the main, yeah.
Yeah, they got caught up in that how should I put it, that quagmire. But what I want, the question of this football, you need to restructure football in this country, and we have to set standards, and we have to insist on quality. And I don't like to go back too much, but the fact remains is that how many football competitions you live in the West, in the early days, in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and whatnot, you had football all over the place in the West. You had that. You had in the 60s and whatnot, you had all like Shamrock, you had football, and that is where you had the best footballers came out of those leagues. So you and the same thing with cricket. Mm-hmm. So you have to stimulate, you have to arouse the better the creative instinct and the that desire to win and whatnot. And as somebody said, that doesn't come overnight. It comes from young people being involved in football and cricket and all these things, and they grow and you develop that skill, that desire to win and to play competitively at very high standards. You just don't take somebody 14, 15 years and say, well, look, he knows how to play football. You have to groom them from young. They used to have young youth football and all that kind of thing. Training in the community. You drive in the community on a Saturday morning. You see young teams and whatnot, young children, all 7, 8 years, playing football, and somebody from the community with them and they practicing and whatnot. Then you had under 17 in the communities, under 14, even in the schools. That's no more. So you need to restructure. That is how they develop it. They go to England, you see it, those successful countries. Most of the players who came from Curacao, when you talk about it, that things they may have made reference to that. Most of them, all of them, as a matter of fact, they were born in the Netherlands, in Holland. They weren't there. And you know the kind of football, the structure and all the ways organized and whatnot. And the thing about it, this country here, is a lot of favoritism, is a sort of who like this one, who is this friend, one friend, who is this one concubine, and all this other nonsense. We don't believe in merit. It's always who you know. I don't like this player. I don't like this man. I don't like this fella. This fella is my friend. We are the line with his father. And that is what killing this country. That is where we are. And we see it also in the realm of cricket at the lowest level. Everything, I don't know. I don't. But what I want to talk about, I heard somebody yesterday or day before speaking about this refinery and open up the refinery. I don't know how they so against the opening up of this refinery.
Yeah, somebody was speaking negatively about the restarting
the
of the
refinery and NGC and all this other nonsense. I don't know where these people, they frustrate me. And the thing about it is that the refinery has always been the cornerstone of this economy. It has always been the bedrock. That is what this economy actually developed as a result, largely as a result of that refinery, the operation of that refinery. You know how many people were employed there? The people who lived on the fence line and all these different people, the engineers, those people that was the growth center of the economy. And you closed down that, and then somebody went to get somebody somewhere, some man they call Jindal walking all over the place from India to sell the refinery. But you telling them now they mustn't sell the refinery. And what they give the people and them a chance, let the people manage the place. You had 10 years to manage the place, and the whole thing collapsed. The country, all the economists, I read all of them, from Mariano Brown, all of them gone down the road, Shajiwan Ali, Dukaran, all of them. And even those people who went into inquire into when they were sent to Maguire and all these people, they said they never said to close down that refinery. And people spoke about turnaround management in order to save that wasn't done. And it means that if you can't handle it, nobody else can handle it. I don't know that. If you can run the economy, you can manage the refinery, nobody else could manage it. That is madness. And I'm saying that give the people the chance to bring this thing back on stream. It creates jobs, it may generate income and whatnot, but the fact remains is that not because you couldn't get it working means that other people can't get it going.
Yeah.
Give them a chance. And that is what I want to say. Because I don't know, because when you talk about how much oil, the fact remains Trinidad and Tobago, we have always imported gas from outside. We imported gas from Venezuela, not gas, but oil. When Texaco was established and those other small refineries, we bought oil from outside, from Nigeria, West Africa. Those vessels, those tankers came here and brought oil, crude oil, to be refined at the refinery. But how they were managed is a question in this country, and you see every facet is poor management. That is why you had to close down. You went down and you closed down the Caridoc. You closed down that. The hotel schools, you mash up that, you closed down that. You closed down a whole number of industries that you believe that you couldn't manage. And now the economy is where it's at now. You have thinkers, you have people with ideas, you have talented people in this country who have the intelligence and who probably have the ability to turn around the economy and make life better for the people in this country. Is only a set of negativism.
Yeah, we definitely have to give them a chance to try
to give the people and them a chance to run the economy, not because you're not God. Give the people, we have talented people here. They went to university. Some of them might have migrated to the Middle East where they get jobs because the refinery was shut down. And we may lack the kind of technical skills and whatnot. Now But some of them could come back, and we still have people here. So give the people and them a chance to get this business going for me, please.
Yeah.
Just from me, asking God to help, to get this thing going for me, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we have the Royal Castle ad now. That was a timely end there to the contribution.
Wings, a family meal, a few combos, some extra delicious coleslaw, crinkle cut fries, potato salad, and a snack box for yourself. Oh, and don't forget that delicious honey mustard sauce. It's really lashing. Okay, Rudolph, let's get that delicious local Trini flavor. Royal Castle, here we come. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Happy holidays from Royal Castle. Christmas is coming, and we're heading back to TNT for that famous Royal Castle chicken. We just love the Royal Castle family meal with those 12 pieces of tasty chicken, the 6 yummy sides, and that refreshing 2-liter soft drink. It's just perfect for a nice Christmas lime. So if you're hustling and bustling like me, or if you just want some great tasting food, pick up the Royal Castle family meal. Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
That was your Parang Hit of the Day, powered by the unbeatable taste of Royal Castle.
So we did see Curacao finishing at the top of the group. So they are the smallest country by population to now qualify for a World Cup. when I tell you this was the easiest opportunity for CONCACAF countries to qualify for a World Cup. Boy, we missed a golden opportunity. But not Curacao, right? Who had at the helm 78-year-old Dick Advocat, who formerly coached the Netherlands, South Korea, Belgium, Russia. I don't know how long they would have planned and set a program to make it to the World Cup, but they definitely put together a strong squad. We also see the likes of Panama and Haiti going through to the World Cup. You know, congratulations to Haiti given the trouble they have had. Morning, brother.
Oh, blessed morning. I give thanks to our attention. Kind short for some last days, but KFC still have keeping up the fight. I say congratulations to Curacao for qualifying to the World Cup.
Yeah, man.
But for we was to qualify to the World Cup in that group there, you know.
Boy, it was a real opportunity. I don't think we would ever get it easier.
You can't get it on a platter, so again, so bad.
Yeah, boy.
Let's stop it. Them sportsmen, and they must stop it too much of fried chicken and all them kind of thing, man.
Yeah, man.
That they want exercise plenty and take the football serious. You know the younger generation, they see the Nessie Street boys, them go qualify for the World Cup sometime. Because them playing good sports, you know. I see that they have 2 trophies, the under 11, the under 15.
Right.
So we have to more invest in the younger generation, the fruit of the nation, and open more sports thing and thing around with community football and try to save them, youth and them, because them is the younger generation. We have to save them. Them can carry to the World Cup sometime.
Yeah, man.
So I look to let's still continue doing a good work and with all fear and favor. Bless.
All right, blessings, brother. Yeah, so we pleased at least to see Haiti as well go through to the World Cup. That would be an inspiration for them as well, given the challenges that they have continued to face in their country. And of course, we see some fresh issues there in Haiti with the police and other groups tackling the splinter forces that are existing in Haiti and control some neighborhoods, right? There's ongoing operations against that group. So it's a tense situation in Haiti itself at the moment. All right. Morning.
Morning again, forward as we on the football. Forward.
Yeah, man.
Remember Maurice Sadik? When the African girl had the qualification to go up in the Olympic on the bars?
Yeah.
And pull string?
Yeah.
These pull string men who they're picking to go and play football. When it's up in Lavanti, up in Block 44, men playing football on here, Block 22 in Africa, in Caledonia, right? Forward. In Peaceville and Harlem, right? They not play good football up there. These youth men and them anger to play this football. Why you picking people like Maurice Dick? Why do you have this coach and them can't go wrong in this neighborhood and see these youth men and them who thirsty for this ball, to play this ball? And have people like the girl who are blank in the Olympic to put Maurice Dick. We have incompetence forward. When you have incompetence, men play them as coach and them as coach and them as coach. And them is not no coach. Them is favoritism, pull string run this country. As long PNM people they forward pull string, the incompetent they will put. And the girl fall on she leg again, she fall between she leg. And because she blanked the African girl and imagine the African sister had the points to go there forward. And because of pull string, they put Maurice Dick and they give it Dick on the whole country, brother. Bless. That's what we going through in this country. Yeah. Pull string.
Yeah, blessings, right? I don't know the extent to which selection and improper selection would have contributed to our dismal performance, but in general, we have had the ability to do much better, and unfortunately, not risen to the occasion to achieve the results that have been necessary to get there. As I said before, Dr. Warner weighed in at the age of 82, getting his PhD, and we would have mentioned before that can be an inspiration to all Trinbagonians, regardless of your age. There's some people who are a little bit old and hesitate to get into the process of education and qualification in particular, thinking themselves a little bit too old. Don't give up. Likewise, do not hold that mindset. Make the effort if you so wish, and keep that desire to learn and to achieve regardless of your age, especially if it's something that is going to serve you and better your life as well. Education is the quickest way and the most proven way to move forward economically, right? To move forward from more challenging, difficult circumstances. So seize any opportunity at education that comes to you. As we were mentioning before, and Trinidad and Tobago being able to produce world-class events, and our promoters in Trinidad and Tobago putting on event after the event during the carnival season and outside of the carnival season, and now they would have the challenge of not being able to access some of the sporting facilities that exist. Of course, the reasoning behind that has been laid out in terms of noise pollution, and also in terms of the importance of our sporting facilities and keeping them true to design, and protecting them in a sense that the damage that has been alluded to that takes place when some of these fetes or whatever take place. From what I've read, it is going to be allowed only within the short period of Carnival, Thursday to Wednesday, Thursday to Tuesday, so to speak. And I mean, we have some discussions in the public for giving those directives. Make your point. Speak to those in authority, respective places, and promoters in particular. I know they have their organization as well. Make your point. Make your opinion and your case clear, and we'll see what considerations are made regarding those deliberations as well. Good morning, my brother. Wa alaikum salam, man. Welcome.
How is everything on your side?
Yeah, man. Good to hear your voice.
Yes, I think it's just I was just sorry, really need to tell you work about it. Love to listen to everyone.
Yeah, man.
I just, I think I was just, I love my sports, my football, my cricket, and I was just out of touch. I had no qualification in the process. So they say Haiti did qualify.
Yeah, Haiti qualified.
And also I heard KFC said something about Curacao.
Yeah, Curacao qualified on top of our group, being they are now the smallest country by population to qualify for the World Cup, even smaller than Iceland.
Congratulations to all the neighbors.
Yeah.
But I would say one thing quickly. I think we have a coach. This is just me speaking here. I'm not a football pundit. I love the game, but that is what. We have a coach who would have played at the highest level. So I'm not saying that he came in there just to do a job. I believe he loves the game because the school I attended, he was there at one time when he was transferred before he went after. So I was fortunate to meet him. But You telling me you have a coach at that level, you can't at least take something from him? That is just me speaking here, you know. Oh, because as sad as it might be, he has to take the brunt first. He has to take the for the failure. But okay, we have players there. Sometimes you tend to wonder as well. As KFC said, these KFC and fried chicken people and them. Look at the international players outside there, the other international players, the passion for the game. They kiss them on the ground when they score a goal. Where is that drive? Sometimes I tell myself we don't have it here. I could be wrong, but we need to focus on everything. This is what we are going for. It's a different level we are playing and to step up in our game. But I mean, that is just a comment from me looking on the outside. I hope the best for us. Or World Cup coming up, Olympics, you know. Continue to wish for the best. But as again, congratulations to the other our neighbors. And let's hope that as again in the company politics we could see that good sense prevail. Let's put country first, irrespective of who we support. And that's really everything. That's just my little thought for the day.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
Yes, but I got everything good. I mean, inshallah, a little later I'll give you a call. And if a friend of mine, I'll speak in some assistant there, probably you can advise me. So I'll give her a call probably lunchtime.
No,
but that's okay with you.
No problem, brother. All right, blessings.
Okay, you locked on, listen, and keep up the good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, KFC saying the players eating too much KFC. What kind of... But anyway, KFC don't play football so professional, so he could eat KFC. Go.
Yes, what?
Yeah, what?
And sweet. And he's a man, he's a Muslim brother, and he's shocking and feeling. I see him dialogue like we're going with Maduro and Donald Trump. I feel like we come together and patch up that hand. Let the world move forward. Because right now we don't need no war, no forward. We need peace and love in the place, you know.
Yeah. I agree with
I
you
hope
there.
they come together. Yeah, I hope they come together and try to patch up the differences and let the world move forward now. But too much people dying all over the place. They need bombing up this and bombing up that. Forward, you see all them youths and them in the current Lavanti, Sealers, beat them and thing in it, pick them up and carry them to train and thing, and then go carry to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Bless.
Blessings. No, I ain't doubting that. A part of the World Cup team that was successful, a major part of that team were young people who came from humble beginnings, grassroots youths, right? Big up and good morning to Denzel, Theobald and others. Real tough circumstances coming up, but that tenacity and that drive as well produces the most formidable sportsmen and sportswomen, and not just sportsmen and sportswomen, but people who excel. Sometimes diamonds are made, not sometimes, all times diamonds are made under pressure, but in particular with the human being, there are exceptional human beings in every strata of life that come from very, very difficult, challenging circumstances, and we have to definitely give credit to them because they come against the grain. They don't come out of the ease that we are sometimes able to create within a society that is strong and developed, but they come out of the pain of sometimes a mismanaged society that has not realized its potential. But because of their power and strength, their resilience, they still break through the harshest conditions and concrete to blossom into beautiful human beings. And like I said, absolute not talents, beyond talent achieved, right? Talent achieved with purpose. So we congratulate, for example, the Haitian team who have come out of pressure to go to the World Cup. Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, morning again, Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford, in this country, we seem not to have that interest or that willingness to accept organized events. And you have to be organized. And I think that the new Ministry of Sports, I don't know what is taking place there, but they should lead the way in terms of the development of sports generally. And when I look back, that is just my opinion. I could be wrong, I could be whatever it is. But I remember people like Keyshawn Walcott and the next gentleman who won the silver, right? They've been on the international circuit. They've been campaigning. They are professionals. That's how they live. And they go outside and they train outside. They work outside. They earn outside. But I'm saying that you need to have structures in Trinidad as existed in the past to develop the sport, or a sport as a whole. And it's not a question, because I saw sometime in the last 15, 20 years, where people, you just give a man running a league, you give a man a piece of money, and he running a league. And you don't want that kind of thing. You need structure. You need probably look to see the best practice. Look to see the model that exists in other countries. Everybody is talking about local this and local this and local that. And a local thing, we live in an interconnected world, an interdependent world, and we learn from each other. We draw from each other, from different countries. What works for them, right? We don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are things that are working there. What work in Holland? What work wherever it is? What work in Jamaica? What work in Spain? And we're not willing to do that because we seem to be mired in mediocrity.
Yeah.
So all I'm asking for is that put structure in place to develop sport in this country here. And as Jack Warner said that, and I never expressed the view, but the fact remains is that we're not going to go there to make our, because I look at the football, I wanted them to win, yes. But I'm saying that if they don't work it here in terms among the group that they're playing with here, what will happen when they reach in America where the standard there is much higher and all that kind of thing? The quality of football, the quality of footballers. Not to embarrass ourselves with 10, 9 goals and 15 goals against us and make yourself a happy show. We're not into that. So I'm saying that we have to do the hard work. We have to work smart, and we have to get the people with the talent and put the structure so that we can develop the different sport in this country here. It's what we've been 10 wasted years. You had a person there. I don't know nothing about sports, but if that person remained there for 10 years, nothing in sport, everything, netballers and all, people performing at the lowest level. We had the best netballers, Jean Pierre and all these people, Canada and all these people, right? But then it was more organized. The sport then was organized. There was structure. There were people who were devoted to developing and promoting the sport. So we have to get back to basics. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So, otherwise in the news, we see still the tensions between in the region and so some more crosstalk, etc., between from Mr. Maduro, the president of Venezuela, and of course, as one of our callers would have said earlier, hopefully conversations can take place between the president of the United States and the president of Venezuela. I don't know if it's tax they want the world to pay, but you have to pay now for protection, right? Not my words, the words of Donald Trump. And just the influence in the world as well. So we understand the geopolitics in terms of the rise of China and the rise of Russia, and the combating of that rise in our sphere as well. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Peace be upon you, dear brother Fuad.
Hey, and peace be upon you too, man. Welcome.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm not touching any football thing. We will continue being mediocre until we really invest in our youth and in our development. I wonder if we have any scouts that goes around the country into our Toko, Miaro, Canas, and look for potential talent, then take them and separate them like a nursery now, and build them. I don't know if we have that going on in this country. And if we don't, we ain't going nowhere. What are we doing? Picking players from this team and that team? And we have to have something called an Olympic development team or World Cup development team. We have to have a long-term plan. We can't be planning for football 3 months before and picking the coach a year before. Failure.
Yeah, even to be fair to Dwight York as well, he came in quite late. I don't know how long Curacao would have had Dick Advocat in their setup, a World Cup coach, a world-class coach coaching teams like Holland before, coaching Russia, coaching South Korea, Belgium. Not no joke coach, tremendous experience as well. Top class. I could imagine the amount that they would have to put forward to remunerate him. But, you know, we give Dwight York the responsibility, the huge responsibility at a late stage where he has to put together a team. You know, we have a new administration coming in, bringing a grandparent law, which should have been there for some time to try to bring in some players. It's a lot of last minute and poor preparation leads to poor performances. So, yeah.
Well, I agree with all that you've said, and the resume of the coach from Curacao. But more than any coach resume, more than all of that, is the nursery and the true preparation, going out and scouting and seeing who's potential talent, taking them. Most of them will come from poor families. The others will put out some money and assist the youth, make sure they stay on a straight path. It's a long-term plan. This is nothing a year before to start preparing. Oh, we get this coach, we get the ice. I respect my brother Dwight York. I think, you know, it doesn't matter who it is. One of the best coaches we put there, I'll tell you that. But no matter who we put in, you could have bring the coach from Barcelona and bring to Trinidad under our preparation, and we wouldn't have done any better, you know. Trust and no one. The other thing is, my brother, I think some people making fun of Mr. Honorable Minister Roger Alexander. But you know, I find it strange, you know, boy. For everybody who feels so damn bright, where are we as a country? All these people sitting in parliament and all kind of things, supposed to have so much wisdom. Where is that wisdom manifested in our society? A bunch of hypocrites. Are they trying to make joke on Mr. Roger Alexander? That man is just a boy. Blue guy always have tie up. Always you know, all your high speed. And the country going downhill gradually. Yeah, man.
Yeah. We are at the top of the hour, so we have to leave it there. Thank you very much for the call. Yeah, so thank you all very much for tuning in again. We'll be back, God willing, tomorrow, and we'll continue to look at what is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. Blessings to everyone. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
You are invited to join Pastor Maurice Johnson of